Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. It's still a morning for me on a cloudy, overcast day. Still beautiful to me. Oh, love it. This on my wrist, I want to say thank you to Mama G. Gina. Yes, it's part of my love wings. I'm applying that. Yeah, I gotta get into that, you know. Gotta make some sales. So I got that started, and then things came up that I had to take priority, right? Kids always take priority over all, right? For me, that's me. Oh, yeah. Did I introduce myself yet? They're just figuring everybody knows me, right? Hey, it's me, Wingish Nube Majaki Kwe. That's a sweetgrass water medicine woman, your friendly free ass medicine woman. And I'm also known as Christianna Carr and Chris Carr Superstar. Yep. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome to you, beautiful divine beings. Right here too. Yes, glad to be here with you. Yep. I've been slowing down on these things, but I slowly get back in it and talking. And I found my cards I was looking for the other day completely. But I just did a reading for myself. I don't think I put out a guidance video. Readings, guidance. It's still, right? It's things to think about. It's really guidance, questions to ask yourself. Points to ponder. Finding your passion and your purpose, right? So I don't know what that is for you. Figuring it out for me too. Lots of passions. I think the big one, right? Passion for people. I always had to see the beauty that they are. Like, people are so beautiful. Yeah, we got lots of ugliness in this world, but really, people are beautiful. Oh, amazing beings. You are. You're just amazing, beautiful beings. Being human. Try not to be human, You get these human emotions and, try to deny. But we're here to feel it all. Feel it all. Don't just get hooked on one, right? That's the thing, finding that balance. Maybe. I don't know. What's that for you? Some thoughts I've been going through lately. What's your little life reviews looking like? Have you been going through life reviews, or what have you been doing with all this time? What do you do with your time? I believe I have, I guess, adopted the belief. I don't know. We're never wasting time. We're always just spending time or whatever, putting our time on. Time is never wasted, right? It's well spent. What are you spending your time on? Spending your time on worryings or whatever, right? Still something you're going to learn from it. Maybe if you're open to it. I don't know. Ramblings. I was thinking I wanted to come on, do like a Morning Star spread with my cards, or just get back to talking. Because I've had my voice kind of silenced again, I guess. Really, it's more of choosing where my voice is needed, right? Because sometimes when we're standing up for the truth, I just read something there too that about that over-explaining. If you've already stated your truth in a clear way, over-explaining can just send you down into it, and then it distorts it, and people some will take advantage of that. Lack of better words, I don't know. capitalize on that? I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I know what I mean. Still trying to figure things out. It's my thinking out loud, right? Do that a lot instead of keeping it in the head. Speak out loud, right? I'm talking to myself. No, I'm constant dialogue. Help me out here. What do I do? What do I say? How do I handle this? Please, can you take it away? Works too, right? Hey, try for yourself. I mean, don't take my word for it. Try for yourself. I want to keep talking. There's just so much in my life that's happened that I, just can't not believe. Like, even just simply putting out there, okay, I need a parking spot when I go to school. Or anytime I'm going to go out and I know there's parking, it's going to be a problem. And before I leave my house, if I ask, call it what you will, praying, putting it out through the universe, whatever, right? I don't want to get caught up on words, but putting it out there, asking that higher power, help me get a parking spot. It works, even the parking spots. I don't know if I ever shared on here, but going in school, right, and learning the difference between, like, divine messages and our ego. Well, ego is not intuition, but, our own thoughts, thinking we know better. I was just in class, and we were just learning about that. How to tell the difference, right? Because, okay, let me tell you right now, like, divine things that's from source, it's never worrying energy, it's never loud. That's why we need to find that quiet time to get in touch with that still quiet voice inside, whatever that is for you. But it's not loud. Lost my train of thought. Where is it? Right? Where was I? How it's come in, asking for parking spots. Every little bit. Might begin within home. Oh God, where was I going with that? Was that an important point? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe you already got it. I didn't have to say anymore. I don't know. It's still fairly early. Okay, well, not really that early. I've already been up a couple hours. This is third dose of my medicine. Oh, aching. Putting it out there, believing that it could happen. Right, I was sharing this story about divine guidance and ego driven. Okay, so I just learned that at school. So divine is clear, direct, to the point, always loving, never worrying energy. Anything else the ego thinks it can do, there'd be hesitation, there'd be more tight feelings in your body. So that's kind of ways your body signals you to, something that's for you, good for all, whatever will feel good in your body. Right? When it's not, it doesn't feel good. So hearing this lesson, I was in school in Toronto, Transformational Arts College in Toronto. Love it. It's on Yonge Street, 3100 Yonge Street, I believe. I don't know, or 3300. In around there. So driving from Toronto to Peterborough, and this one day, now I don't know if it just been the start of winter, there was icy, there's a big pileup, or I think it was there had been like a major accident or something. The highway was backed up from, like, I want to say Belleville, it's not Belleville, Bowmanville, all the way to, like, before the 401 goes all into one again. So, before even fully getting out of Toronto, it was 5 hours. 5 hours! 5 hours! Just to do that little stretch of the 401. And, just stop and go. Oh, and all these big trucks. But there was this one car, and I recognized the license plate. Well, not recognized. They looked up the number of that license plate, because I can't remember the words or the letters that were on there, but I looked up the numbers, and entertain myself while you're stuck in traffic. But this guy came up and got in front of me. And then I think I ended up passing him. I don't know, but I remember just to recognize that license plate. And then I'd end up getting over to the outside lane, so to get off the exit. But then there was this on-ramp coming on, and here comes this guy that it was the same license plate. I'm like, what the heck? How did he get in front of me now? And started thinking about that. Like, did he just circle around and highway? And all the traffic was diverted off the highway because they had closed a big section of the highway. So I got off the highway, wondering which way I should go. All right. And I was getting these. Okay, yeah, you just turn this way. It's going to take you all the way to 115. No, I had to make a call, and then, oh, well, the call I made was to a person that never's clear, so it doesn't help me. Never clear. Always kept that. Oh, crazy making stuff. You might get getting sidetracked. So, anyways, my brain kept wondering, how the heck did that car circle around back in here? La la la. I go make a wrong turn, and then I'm like, well, and I circled around back into the traffic. I was just spent 5 hours, and it took another half hour just to get one exit. Oh my goodness. But that's what I learned. I'm like, okay, it's clear now, the difference between the ego driven and the spirit. Spirit was telling me, oh, you don't want to think about this too much, or like what you focused on, right? That was another example of that. 'Cause my brain kept thinking, how did that guy get around there? Like, how did he circle around? Did he, like, how did he end up, and I did it and came right on where he did. So it was like, well, you want to know here, this is how he did it. So that's why I'll always be like, careful what you wish for, careful what you're focusing on. Because we do these things and we don't realize it. But if we become aware of that, right, we can catch ourselves before we circle back around into that traffic. I know. I can laugh at myself about it, but yeah. So I did it to myself, right? Some things, silly ass things you've done to yourself, right? Focused on it so much you don't even realize you just did it to yourself too, right? Why did they do that? How did that happen? Bring yourself right into it yourself, eh? Ow. Okay, actually I wanted to read my story here. I don't know if I've read this. My Sammy and Sarah, when I was 12. Did I read this to you? I don't know. I'm going to share it anyways. My little story of Sammy and Sarah. See, I drew this guy, and then I couldn't draw him anymore. I had my mom help me illustrating it as well. See, Harper. That's my birth name. I've been Carr longer than I've been Harper. So. But that's still part of me too. So Sammy and Sarah, written and illustrated by Chrissy Harper. Now known as Christianna Carr Superstar, and Sweetgrass Watermelon Woman. And this is for people who try hard. So let me tell you a little bit about the author's page here. Okay? I am Chrissy Harper. I live at 393 Blake Street, number 13. Not safe. Good thing we didn't publish this. I like to learn about the solar system. I also enjoy being with children. I have 3 brothers, all younger than me. I am 12 years old and in grade 7. I hope you enjoyed my book. Enjoyed. Do you have anything? Oh, excuse me. Gonna kiss a fool, eh? Itchy nose. Thanks. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've been singing out loud and crying. I go down to my uncle wouldn't even give me a hug. He thought I was sick. I said, no, it's from the cry that I was doing. That's why I'm sounding so stuffy. swinging. It's good. It's good for you. Better out than in, right? When it's held in, it causes problems. I held too much in. It's releasing. But slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay. What is that? For people who try hard. Did we get to that page yet? I'm having like deja vu. Did I read it already? I don't know. Anyways. Sammy is a boy about your age. He has black hair and blue eyes. I'm finding my boy Seth. His initials are Sam. S-A-M. Seth Abraham McDonald. Sammy likes a spider whose name is Sarah. See, this one is Susie. And this one is Sarah. I'm having wicked deja vu right now. I've seen a little brown and white spider. That's kind of what inspired the spider in this story. Sarah is an unusual spider. Right? She is white with brown spots and green eyes. And you know what? She can also talk. Sammy and Sarah have been friends for years. You know, probably since he was 3. Right? Okay. Sammy is the only person that notices Sarah. And I guess because she's a spider. And you know how most people feel about spiders, right? What's that say? It's okay, Sarah. I like you. It doesn't matter what others think. And then you see little Sammy's hand in there, pat her on the sad head. Oh my goodness. Right? Both of them tried and tried again, but never succeeded. Right? For them to like, she's a sweet spider. One day, Sammy and Sarah were talking. You should be on a park bench, not on this corner of the road. Not on the curb. Sammy says to Sarah, Sarah, what in the world are we going to do? And then Sarah says, sorry, Sammy, no ideas here. What do you think? People are different. We gotta like them. We're all unique. Yeah, right? We are. Sammy, well, we've got to do something, Sarah. Yes, I know, but how in the world are we going to get the people in Lovely Valley to like me? See, you just be yourself. That's what you do. Sammy, I have no idea. All I know is we have to do it. So they both put their heads together and thought really hard. Suddenly, Sammy got an idea. What is it? Sammy says, Sarah, I have an idea. That just might work. Sarah says, what is it? Tell. Sarah was really excited. Well, she looks excited now, don't she? Sammy, well, maybe if we took a trip to Lonely Mountain. Sarah interrupted. What are you talking about? You know that people who go up there never come back. Are you crazy? Look, her shaking her head. No. I can't shake my head like Sarah is right now. It really hurts. Weirdo. Sammy says, it was just an idea. Sarah, I know, and it was good, but it just would not work, Sammy. It would not work. And then Sammy says, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, do you want to go window shopping? See, kids can just move on quick, right? Like that. All right, fine, let's move on. Let's go to the next thing. Hung up there. Weirdo. I'm too much fun with this. I don't know. It's too early in the morning. Where am I? I can barely read my 12-year-old writing. Sarah says, okay, sure. So both of them left. On the way, Sammy spotted a real nice baseball glove. Whoa, yeah, Sammy liked baseball. I really liked baseball when I was a kid. playing it. I like playing sports. You can get into watching it on TV. But being like in the stages or whatever with the action, I could do that. I love that. Playing. That's what I prefer most of all, is to play. Sammy says, Sarah, look at that glove. So Sarah looked in the window. Sarah says, what's so big about a baseball glove? Sammy says, well, I'm going to see how much it is, and you can stay out here if you want. So Sammy went in. Oh, it was on sale, half price. While Sammy was in the store, Sarah saw a fly, so she ran to catch it. Of course, right? When she's a running spider to catch it, I guess she didn't make webs. Catch him. I don't know. This one, Sammy has lost his head. When Sammy came out of the store, he lost his head. Sarah was gone. He looked for her all over town. It was a page that got missed. Poor Sammy. He's never got a head. He never had a head. It was a page missed. Whoops. Oh, no. Where do I go, Mom? Meanwhile, Sarah was trying to find her way back to the store when all of a sudden, what's gonna happen? A big fat man walked by. Uh-oh. Sarah was trying really hard to get away. She was running her fastest, but her fastest just wasn't fast enough. Oh no, poor Sarah. The big fat man walked right over her. Ah! But wait, there she is. And not a scratch on her. He didn't step on her. Woohoo! Sammy was so upset that everyone was helping him look for Sarah. Wow, even though they didn't believe they helped the boy. That's good. Sarah! Sammy! It was 8 o'clock when they found Sarah. People were shocked to see that all the time they thought Sarah was fake, she was real. And from that day on, everybody was friends. And anyone who wasn't got sent to Lonely Mountain. See, there's Lonely Mountain. Right. The end. Lonely Mountain. Populations, 2 persons. You got 2, can't be that lonely. You got a buddy. Weirdo. So that's my story. That's it for today. Love yous. From my 12-year-old self. Hey, my little. Right. Big dreamer and peaceful world and everybody getting along and being friends. We can do it, people. We can do it. I believe in you. Yes, yes, I do. So, biggest heart hugs ever. Have a wonderful, blessed day. And thank you. Thank you. Piece of fluff on my head. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Shining your light through and everything you do. Hey, and you got anything from when you were a kid? Like a little project, a little story or something? You know, you ever look back at those things? Have you ever kept anything like that? That's cool. How do you feel looking at that stuff? Right? That gets me excited. I'm like, what did we, what sweetie I was. A pain in the ass too. Or smart ass I was called. Shithead, smart ass, It's all good though. Love yous.